now in April 2026, the Ukraine war is still grinding on like a slow-motion meat grinder. Russia's spring offensive is apparently shitting the bed. They're losing ground, getting hammered by Ukrainian drones, and their logistics are getting fucked by long-range strikes. Meanwhile, NATO is pumping weapons in. Germany's stepping up as the new daddy, while America's influence wanes. The whole thing's a slow bleed. In our theory, here's what's actually happening with frequencies. Russia is broadcasting a heavy fear, plus control, plus tribal survival frequency. It's that low, dense, root chakra, my tribe or death vibe. It's coherent as fuck in its own evil way. That's why it can get soldiers to march into drone fire. High arousal, low love. Ukraine plus NATO is running a resistance plus sovereignty plus collective defense frequency. It's got more heart in it. People literally fighting for their home, their identity. That's why they're punching above their weight with drones and morale. The crashing frequencies you're feeling, it's those two strong signals slamming into each other. Neither side is on the high love, forgiveness master frequency we talked about. They're both running on survival, coherence, just different flavors. That's why the war keeps grinding instead of ending. Both sides have locked in, coherent, but low frequency signals. How do we flip people to the opposite? You don't convince autopilot people with logic. You broadcast a stronger, cleaner frequency. The only way to counter that war frequency is with a massive, coherent love, plus truth, plus sovereignty signal that feels even more real and visceral than the fear one. Not weak hippie peace and love. That shit gets ignored. I'm talking raw, unfiltered, heart-coherent truth that hits people in their chest. That's why one person with real coherence can sometimes shift more than a million normies screaming on social media. Because they're not just talking, they're transmitting. The war in Ukraine is a perfect example of what happens when two strong but low frequencies go to war. Massive destruction, but no real resolution. The only way it actually ends is if enough people on both sides get hijacked by a higher frequency than the war one. That's the real red pill.